Hello YouTube, RedAtMath here, and welcome back to Overfall. We're going to be jumping into another new run today, and I feel like we've learned some good strategies from stuff that's been going on so far. I do not want to waste any time to begin with here, so of course I'm going to chase after a ship that is running the other direction. No. Gonna intercept the goblins and basically whoever we run into first. Like, this is just gonna be who we're siding with for this run. Luckily, we haven't really done the goblins yet, so that's pretty cool. This ship is crewed by goblins, although timid creatures at heart. They are not to be underestimated when in groups. Really? What? All I can do is ask directions to their homeland, attack them, or sail on. Why can I not ask if they have any need of assistance? No. Yeah, okay. That's different. Very, very different. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why I am unable to run a quest for the handy-dandy goblins. Huh. Okay then. Well, so that sort of throws a little bit of a curveball in my initial plan here. Tell you what, we're going to head over here, and let's just hit an island then. The inhabitants of the island's village tell you that their healer was abducted by orcs and taken to their camp. We have a chance of surviving the plague seasons if we don't get him back somehow, but we have no warriors. Head to the camp, or take off. You enter the orc camp. The mood is hostile as the orcs catch sight of you and their hands edge towards their weapons. You people are not welcome here. Okay, I think we've done this one before. You aren't an orc, you're a kidnapped human. I was not kidnapped, I joined the orcs to learn their spiritual ways. I am doing no harm here. You have neglected your own people, sir. That is harm. You plant the seed of doubt in the witch doctor. Perhaps you are right. I must go back to them. Good to hear. The orcs are less pleased to hear of the loss of their witch doctor. You have robbed us of our healer, worm. You will pay for that. We must defend ourselves. Okay, fair enough. And go ahead and apply vigor, and then wait for these guys to get a little bit closer to us. Oh, one of the happenings of the game, in regards to the story builder, the story building style guide has been released, which it's about 30 pages long. I have not read all of it, to be honest. I have sort of skimmed over it at this point. I do intend to, at some point, give it a good read prior to attempting any story building of my own. I think the most important thing that I have learned from it is that Overfall uses the Oxford comma. That was my important takeaway. And you may be asking yourselves, who gives a fuck about an Oxford comma? But the answer to that would be that I do, and I'm really glad to see that it's being used here. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the full healing rigmarole. Can debuff to remove a couple of those, and then actually get off an attack like so. Oh, one missed. Too bad. Are you still Precision Aegis? Precision Agony. Okay. Go ahead and vulnerable these guys, and then they say we hit you. Nice. With the bleeding, I think, be able to take him out next turn. Oh, until that happened. Okay. Well, as long as he's going to come over here to join us, I should still be able to take him out next turn. And she actually lost her ability to move. So I think the fear is probably a good idea here. And nice. Confusion, also going to be skipping his utility phase. Wow, we're both immobilized. That could actually be, like, really brutal if we were just, like, out of position. But I feel like our character's in a pretty good spot. Okay. And he luckily decided to come over here to face our fighter head on. You know what? We'll toss a little regeneration out if we should need it. And then another wave of light. Good, good. Might as well take the free damage. Down to 4. Apply vulnerable. And easily get the kill. The orcs lie dead. We gained 3 dust, 4 food, and Humph. By the way, this is Humph. This is Katie. Humph has increased accuracy stat by 4. This hero's hands barely shake at all. Returning to the village. Back in the village, the witch doctor meets with you again. Plague season. It's just the usual sniffles. These people don't need me at all. Maybe I didn't need to massacre that group of orcs then. But we gained the witch doctor companion unlocked. Super cool. Because that is like some amazing face paint. A little skull and a stick buddy there. I'm pretty stoked about that. Goodbye and farewell, Mr. Witch Doctor. Maybe we shall be seeing you again later. Now, that was good as far as unlocks are concerned. However, we've still not improved our standing with any of the factions yet. While exploring this island, you hear that a leather worker is looking to hire adventurers and pop in to see them. He explains that he needs the hide of a troll to make a leather jacket. Only a troll's skin is tough enough to make a jacket with. I need you to find and kill the troll living on this island and bring me his hide. Accept the job. The leather worker nods in approval. Good. The troll lives in a cave up the hill from here. I expect you back within the hour. I mean, you're kind of putting us on deadlines that I don't feel like are appropriate for you to be declaring here. Go to the troll's lair. Up in the hills, you discover the cave the leather worker was talking about. Kill it. Alright. I'm pretty sure if I had a leather jacket made from troll hide, I would be the coolest kid at school. Let's see. Can we... You don't start with, Oh. Never mind, you've got all these things. I remember fighting trolls. Fighting trolls is awful. Okay. I cannot, vulnerable him, as he has basically immunity to everything. Let's see, can I dispel any of that? I can. That's pretty good. Okay. Now, just do the 4, see if maybe we can get confusion on him. We do. He's going to be skipping his utility phase at least. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Poison and crippled. I'm not going to be able to get close enough to do anything, but I can take the debuff off, and then... Yeah, I have no attacks from there. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. We'll do a move to right here, and we can do, like, the radial attack. Yeah. Go with the numbing light instead of the fear. And then Holy Nova to get a little damage, a little healing. Everybody wins, except the troll. But, you know. Ugh. Jeez. Might is not a small thing. What is, like, his just basic attack is causing that huge knockback? That's kind of a problem from my perspective. And please ignore that minor interruption as a train went by. Yes, there is a train that is totally picked up by my recordings, and somehow, amazingly, in 400 or so videos, that's only happened like 3 times, so, no, I can't be too mad at it. We did get the fear on him, which is good, as he will pull one of those and become basically ineffective this turn. Nice. Alright, we'll save Heroic Leap, because I get the feeling that I might end up bashed across the map again, and instead do one of those. Now, we are just right next to him, but we can easily do a heal here, and then a little bit more healing there. Applied it to both of us. Does it always? Radius target only. I'm not sure what caused that. Not that I'm complaining by any means, but I'm actually not sure why it applied it to both our fighter and our cleric there. Huh. Interesting. Could pass our movement phase here. You know what? We'll go ahead and vulnerable for the extra damage and then execute. Which doesn't get the job done, but it is doing some bonus damage due to him being at less than half health. We'll just skip our utility phase. Throw down a little bit of damage here. Awesome. And this troll is not long for this world. Well, finally managed to rebuff himself, but we saved Heroic Leap for just such an occasion. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and take that debuff off and finish this. You killed the troll, and gagging, skin its corpse. We gained some frag, some food, and Hump gained lame, decreases speed while below 50% HP. That's unfortunate. That fight I felt really well for us to get a negative trait like that. Taking too many disruptions below the belt, it says. As we return to the leather worker, he accepts the hide and pays you. Excellent. Now leave me. I have much tanning to do. 4 frag. Return to ship. That was a good encounter, but skinning corpses should be singular. That'll be my feedback there. Now, there's an elf ship over here. What happens if I try to intercept you? Will I be able to accept a quest out of the elves? Of course, I went around the island to the south, and he decided to go to the north. Let's actually pop dust here. Still not catch anything. Okay. Huh. Is the same way. Sail on, ask direction to homeland, attack and destroy. I mean, they're not gonna trust us. Clearly, something has changed, and I do not understand the basic gameplay mechanics anymore. You know what? We're gonna eat our food there. So, they're all like this, right? Like, every ship we encounter no longer gives us the option to ask for a quest. Huh. Okay, what about... Do we have to do settlements till we get to the point that ships will interact with us or something? Of course, encountering a group of elves, all they do is say, stop. Your intrusion uglifies the elven forest. Get out immediately. You can either kill them or head back and set sail. Huh. And if we pop over to this island... Halt. You have no business being here. Head out, trespassers. Go back and set sail. So, like, the only thing I can do is attack people. Which seems real weird. I'm debating, so everybody is at war. But for instance, by maybe, if I attack the elves, do I gain any, like, hollow? Do I gain any reputation with the hollows? That's never been the way it works. But like, is it the way it works now? I have no idea. I'm actually super confused. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, of course, doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting alternate results, definition of insanity, and all that. So the shared, at least like the shared islands that are not part of their homeland, we can get quests from them and not just be told we need to leave. The villagers are gathered around, watching a terrified bull hollow fight some men in red. He is outnumbered, throws a desperate look in your direction. Join the villagers and watch the fight, or stop the madness! You barge into the bloodthirsty mob, pushing them away from the hollow. More men in red surround you. They are not happy that you interrupted their leisure. Fight them together. You know what? I'm actually... No, I'm not. I'll take one extra turn. Hopefully the Hollow Bull does not die because of this. That would be bad. And these guys aren't too strong, though. Like 12, 14, that's not the worst HP. Him getting burned and tormented, of course, isn't going to be helping at all. Maybe we get Katie here down to the bottom and try to pull him ASAP. Jeez. A single turn takes him down to... Never mind. I was going to say 7. Single turn takes him down to 1 HP. Single turn is going to see him not quite dead. Oh, God. Alright. Well, then. What do I do here? I guess we go for the Dispel so that he doesn't die in his own turn. But his days, we can try for Confusion here. There's no way that he survives all this. It's just impossible, right? Get in here. Disarm and immobilize him, and then try to kill him. Good. Guess I should have started with the heroic leap then. Man, I did not expect them to do so much damage to the Bull Hollow so quickly. That's actually fairly disappointing to me. Alright. I'm sorry, Mr. Bull Hollow. In the future, I should have been braver. Okay. Can do some really solid damage here, though. Good, good. Agony dealing 1. You know what? Vulnerability on all of them seems fairly solid, and like a chop to this guy. Down to 5, or down from 5 to 2. Okay. Oh wow, I'm dripping blood from bleeding. I've never noticed that effect before. Okay. Well, we've got several guys fairly close to death. Faithful Pull can't pull through. So you know what? Just move to here. I'm actually going to scream to get rid of him. I'm going to attack to get rid of him. Nice. And then our fighter should be able to deal with this guy pretty easily. Go with the disarm and immobilize, and then a chop. You should run away all scared like, and we should be able to kill him pretty easily on this turn. Okay, good, good. Let's just get up here. Remove the bleeding stack, and then a Holy Nova. Actually missed him. Okay. Skip. Vulnerable. Die. Alright, let's see if we can lather, rinse, repeat that little formula with this guy next turn. Ugh, dazed and crippled, huh? Not a huge fan of that. Got a little bit of healing off, though, and maybe some numbing light as well. I'm not going to confuse or blind or anything, what with his enrage. Might as well just do the damage. And then should pretty easily be able to take care of this guy on this turn, actually. Yep. Easy peasy. Sorry, Mr. Bull Hollow. You have defeated the vicious attackers. Sadly, you've lost the Hollow. Say farewell and set sail. Man, that was rough. I also feel like fairly just lost at sea at the moment. What with no longer understanding how to take quests from the ships. While exploring this island, you meet a baker in the local village. Oh, he's so happy looking. He seems upset about something. He doesn't seem upset at all. He's got like the goofiest grin ever. Alright. Oh, that horrid man. That pumpernickel pest. Asks the baker what the matter is. The baker explains that his rival has stolen the magic dust he uses to bake his special bread. I feel like his special bread. Wink, nudge. You can't have Marco's magic multigrain without magic dust. It defeats the whole purpose. Offer to retrieve Marco's magic dust. Marco's eyes well up with tears of gratitude, and he tells you where his rival's establishment is. He lives in a house on the other side of the island. Oh, I'll bake you some of my magic multigrain if you can help. Head to the rival's house. He looks exactly like him. You enter the rival's house only to discover, who are you and what are you doing here? Marco? The baker shakes his head. Nope, I'm Akram. Marco is my brother. What's the deal? We can threaten Akram into returning Marco's dust. We can convince Akram to return Marco's dust. We can ask for Marco's dust. Let's do some convincing. He looks a little ashamed of his thievery. Okay, fine. He can have the stupid dust. Tell him I'm sorry. There is a knock on the door and Marco enters. He was listening all along. The brothers look at each other and embrace. Let's never fight again. In celebration, the two brothers cook some magic multigrain to give to you as a gift. You've brought the both of us back together. We'll never forget it. And we gain 2 food. Embark and set sail. I actually like that one quite a bit. So, I've gained 0 reputation in the first 20 minutes of this playthrough, which certainly feels like the kind of thing that is going to be deadly eventually. What am I missing here? This terrible feeling. You come across a Forsaken on the island who is searching for a place to die. In a strange land, this has come to an end. I am giving my last breath. I need to be forgiven. How could we help? He asks to take him somewhere where he may peacefully die. We have actually seen this quest before. This land is not my own. I'm just passing through. Take me somewhere where it's deemed worthy. I think last time I tried to take him to a temple, so let's see if I can take him to a Forsaken camp. A pack of Forsaken approach you as you prepare to take your leave. You have helped one of us. This will be remembered. Gain +1 Forsaken reputation. Farewell. And I think that was much easier than going the temple route. The temple route, did I not encounter Everguard and, like, have to fight my way through? I believe I did. Okay, so I at least figured out how to gain some Forsaken stuff. That's something. Is this... I don't remember what kind of ship you are. And I bumped into an island. You're confronted by a mob of wandering bandits. They attack. Today is a good day to kill. Faceless Adept, Acolyte, and Bandit. You know what? I'm actually going to charge right in to try to close with their Spellcaster here. I think that is going to be worthwhile. Because I can do something like this to get him almost dead right away. He's actually going to go down to 2 HP by the time this is all said and done. Oh, or maybe even more. Oh, right! He's taking damage from Vulnerable as well. Of course, his newfound regeneration may not help me out in that strategy, but let's actually dispel those debuffs. And I don't have enough range for that or that. Yeah, I don't have enough range for any of my attacks, in fact. Well, they've all run back. The bandit coming up to fight with us. You have become chilled. Wait, what? I'm gonna run around you and incapacitate you. Do a little damage on top of it. Nice. Okay, he's down there. The bleeding is basically going out. He's no longer vulnerable. It's not quite counteracting the regeneration. It's unfortunate. Let's see. Can Katie get far enough up here to hit and kill this guy? She can. Awesome. The fear causes him to run away like a little scaredy pants and stay there, which is a little surprising. Let's remove some debuffs and then hit you with a solid chop. Now, Hump's health is a little low, but we're likely going to be killing this Acolyte this turn, which is nice. And then see how much healing we can't get in between now and the end of this little duel. Not bad. Okay, here comes the bandit. Still out of range to do much, although dazed and vulnerable are not my favorite things ever. Acolyte's down to 6. I think we should be able to do 6 without too much fuss. Let's reapply vulnerable here, and then an execute. More than gets the job done. Okay. Nice. Faithful pull. Dispel the vulnerable. And then we'll throw a little wave your way. Nice. Very nice. Gets off one more attack, but then that is going to end it for our bandit friend. The last of the bandits collapses, dead. You poke around the area looking for something of value. 8 frag, 2 food, and hump gained misandrist. Increased direct damage against male foes by 1. Slaying too many of the same gender made this character to feel like they all don't deserve to live. Lovely. Alright. So... That's Goblin. So far, the only luck we've had with any reputation increases has actually been this Forsaken Island. And we're just about to have our little Doom meter increased to 1, which is terrifying. On the island, you come across a man who looks deeply troubled. Oh, I am a stupid, stupid man. What was I thinking? Hey, what's wrong? Or just leave him and set sail. So, you come across a man. You come across with a man. Must remember for end of quest. He replies with a mourning tone. I've been mailing with this very beautiful lady. Everything was great until I told her that I am a very rich man, and now she is coming here to visit me in a few days just to see how poor and pathetic of a man I am. Oh. Don't lie next time. Lesson learned. Bye. Should be something we could do, or just tell her the truth. If she's the one, she will understand. The man replies with a puzzled voice. Maybe, yeah, maybe I can convince her that I said it so I would not lose her. Here's some frags so you can buy her dinner. Yes, and never lie again. Let's go ahead and give him, we got a surplus O frags right now. Thanks, you're very generous. I don't have anything, although I found this strange dust that I have no use for. Please take it. That's a pretty decent trade. 4 frag, 2 dust. Farewell, stranger. Be nice to her. Okay. Well, certainly no Forsaken reputation increases there. Great. And the Vorn are already out doing their thing. Oh, I don't see this going well. On the shore of this island, you come across a talking corpse. Hey, kid, you got some spare fragments? Do you really have any use for that anymore? Don't I? Do I? Come on, I was just trying to start a conversation. You sure have your own ways. I'm at the end of my way, kid, but I need to tell you a story before I go. Story of how I ended up this way. Okay, we're listening. The man begins to speak. Me and my old friend, those were the days. We hunted bounty, treasured valuable items, anything to keep our hearts beating with excitement. And we were good. So, neither of them are wearing his jacket. He's one of these guys, I'm assuming. The one on the right, is that you? Am I right or yours? Yeah, that's me. And the other handsome Tom... and the other handsome Tom? Until one day, we met an elven treasure hunter who had an offer. Ah, Ava. She was beyond beautiful. And the offer was... I've heard what kind of legend you two are. And oh my, you're both very handsome. I think we may work together on a very profitable project. You sure you remember the handsome part, correct? Hey kid, I'm a dead man. I can tell my story the way I want. Sorry, please go on. Anyway, she took us out and spoke about an ancient elven treasure which only a few knew the whereabouts. I have information on a legendary elven treasure that only a few have had the guts to go after, but they failed miserably. With you two, I think we stand a chance. What do you say? If we succeed, we share it evenly. So he accepted? Why would I leave and set sail now? So you accepted? Of course, I was sold the moment I saw her. It would not matter if she asked me to follow her to death. Well, actually, that's kind of what happened. But Tom... Joel, we can't just dive into this. It's either too dangerous or a scam. Even if she's telling the truth, how can we make sure that she won't use us and then get rid of, and then get rid of, and then get rid of us? But you didn't listen to him. I knew he also wanted to go. I could see it in his eyes, so I didn't care what he said. And then, all three of us, we sailed. So, we are also sailing now? I'm telling you my story here, kid. And we are sailing now. Before we go, you can take this stuff near my corpse. I don't have any use for them anymore, just like you said. Let's go. Plus 2 dust, plus 2 food. The Deceiver quest has been added. Let's go. I'm enjoying this so far, but there are like multiple grammar errors. But finally, I have a quest marker. It's not exactly to increase anybody's reputation, but it's something. Oh, please stay away from me, friend. Okay. We've got enough dust that we can burn a little bit for stuff like that. Man, so many flaming islands. Oh, hello. The man continues his story. And we gain Aided by Wisps. You have a 40% chance to remove 1 debuff from self at start of turn. That's actually, like, really solid. Ah, the island. I remember thinking about the celebrations we'll have, especially with her in my arms. We were after the biggest treasure ever, and all I could think of was her. Actually, I really like the design of these guys. Like, we've seen these, like, bandits before, but the robes are, like, the yellow with kind of tiger-striped little red. That's pretty cool. And you fought with bandits? Interesting. Well, I'm about to get my fill of these bandits, it would seem. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was honestly not expecting a fight, considering that this has already happened, but oh well. The initiate or the shackled adept. You know what? Let's immobilize you. We'll deal with you next turn. See if we can't execute him right off the bat. Awesome. Fairly good starting action, I must say. Ew. This guy's got way too many daggers going on here. One in each hand and one in his mouth. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? Alright. Guy's taking some really solid damage. Should easily be able to kill him next turn. Oh, assuming they don't heal him with every move. Okay. Watchdog, you're... Oh, that was so cool! The little, like, bulldog emblem thing that, that showed up there. I love that. You know what? Let's debuff her. This Blade Dancer is maybe a little squishier than we are. Anything in range? We have him. Okay. And the Ambusher. Now, Humph is easily going to be able to kill him. So, I'm just going to pass here. Remove the debuff, apply Vigor. And then chop this guy. Easily killed. Things are going pretty well so far. We're now 3v5. The only one really in any danger, I think, is the Blade Dancer. If all three of them focus on her, I could see her going down. But other than that, we're pretty okay. Unfortunately, they are, in fact, focusing on the Blade Dancer. Great. A little bit of damage. I don't have any... Let's see if I can get her a little healing. Yeah, she's going to be holding on by a thread. Good, good. Okay. Ambusher. Thank you. Now, what I'm thinking here, we're going to move one space over, and then an Incapacitate on the Axeman. Maybe the Acolyte likely has ranged attacks. Yep, there went the Blade Dancer. Okay. That's unfortunate. This is not how this story is supposed to go. Alright. Tell you what. We're going to move right in here. We're going to remove some of the debuffs from him. And then I'm just going to kill this guy. Easily done. The ambusher gets in there and... it's something. I don't think this is how the story is supposed to have gone, though. Considering, you're the corpse, not the elf. The man continues his story. We were outnumbered, but we bested them easily. She fought so well, almost as well as we did. We camped the night. In the early morning, she wanted to talk with me in private, while Tom was still sleeping. Plots all ready? The man continues his story. You're very good with blades. I really liked your technique. You and we both use daggers. I think you should be the one that I'll go in with. And you were fine with this? Of course not. I would not trade my friend for any kind of treasure on this world, kid. And she knew that. So, relax. The cave we are entering is very dangerous. I need you both. But instead of entering, he'll watch the entrance in case we have visitors. You saw those bandits. The island isn't safe. Makes sense? Oh, she did, but Tom wasn't happy with this. He was sure that she was after something. And the worst part, he started to doubt on me, too. That also makes sense. You seriously asking me to wait outside and you enter alone with her? That elf seriously changed you, Joel. You would never tell me something like this before, and I saw how you look at her. You're not with her, right? He was very furious, I see. The man continues his story. What? I can't believe you even asked that. You always have to be the smart one, right? Are you afraid of me stealing your share? Why don't you just kick me away now, eh? Do it, come on. I can't believe you actually fought over this. I can't believe there are 3 watchdogs. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense in the context of otherwise this being an extremely unfair fight. One of those. Nice. Actually, we could take like a decent amount of damage from these guys. Good. Fearful. Of course, his range attacks means he is not incapacitated just from running away. That's unfortunate. Can Katie do 8? Oh, jeez. You know what? Please come back over here. Start some regeneration, and then we'll just throw some damage down here. Man, Spider-Man took a ton of damage leaping in there. Well, let's see if the ambusher can keep himself alive for a turn or two. Hopefully one attack is enough for this. It was. Oh wow, that's all we had to do. Okay. The man continues his story. He had 3 men's strength. He was nothing like today's puny pirates, kids. That day he never spoke to me directly again. And when the guy who kept you alive for years stops talking, you know the kid, you're in danger. And the elf? I can't believe it, Tom. I'm trying to make us rich here, but all you think is what play I'm trying to pull on you. And really, when will you stop underestimating your friend's intelligence? Harsh words. You still entered the cave together? I'll wait here, guarding the entrance. If anything shows up, I'll blow my whistle. Good luck to you with your romance cave. So you entered. The treasure is called the Deceiver's Haunt. The legends say that the elven woman who made this wealth was executed by the elven kings during the ancient war for her treasure. And you fought the troll on the way. Okay. I think maybe I've been a little... Oh, God. That was a ridiculous amount of damage. I was going to say, I think maybe I've been just a little... Really? I only have... My speed is... Oh, right, because I'm at less than 50% HP. That's totally legit. Maybe I've been a little bit too aggressive with my fighter here. Because it seems like we're kind of getting assistance from these characters virtually every fight, and that they regenerate kind of regardless of what happens with them. They just come back. So certainly using them as a little bit of meat shieldiness might make sense here. Pull him in, just try to get some HP on our characters here, and then toss out a confusion. Nice. You've got just a bad day's worth of negative effects right now. Alright. Down from 40 to 16 in one turn. I would say that is pretty solid. Let's get in here and vulnerable him up. And then execute. Nice, nice. She will probably be able to end him on this turn. Only 6 HP left. Yeah, there we go. The man continues his story. As the troll collapsed, we heard Tom's whistle, but a second later an earthquake started. It was so powerful that the cave entrance collapsed. I could not go back to him. And you're separated. The man continues his story. She said we were very close. I wanted to go back, but I was completely blocked by the rocks. I went with her. Wait, let's ease down this memory a bit. We can try to dig a hole. Oh, man. 4v4? Let's go for it. Oh, they're not getting... Okay. No, their max HP is 16. They're totally still getting healed. Okay. Tell you what, let's get down here with all of our friends and a little vigoring. Skip our attack phase. Probably heroic leap in next turn. Oh, that was a neat effect. Crippled confusion. Okay. That guy is probably not long for this world with his poison, dazed, and fear. That would be a good place to land with my heroic leap, if I do say so myself. Of course, sending this guy way up here just let him attack us. Not exactly loving that. Again, we're going to focus mostly on trying to just heal Hump up a little bit. Good, good. Oh. Man. Now I'm kind of in the situation again where, like, even I leap out here, it's me versus basically the entire enemy force. Let's see what we can do. Stalker, Ravager, Walker. I'm going to stun up the Walker with the disarm and immobilize, and then see about taking you off the board entirely. No! Attack him! He's weak! Ah, okay, fine. Ooh, that was a powerful debuff. Or dispel, I suppose. Okay, miss. I healed from that. Thank you, trinkets. And... Ew, blinded, poisoned. Okay. Katie, what do you got for us? I can dispel the... Dispel the poisons. Or I could scream. Or I could... Let's dispel this guy's protection, actually. And then I'll throw out something like that. That's not bad. Okay. Missed. Unfortunate. Although, probably not unexpected, considering he was blind and therefore a bit inaccurate. Vulnerable, both of these guys, and then... Okay. I don't love that I've got like 3 of the enemy that I've kind of damaged. Well, thank you, Miss Blade Dancer, for remedying that concern. Although you're probably going to die now. Oh, maybe he doesn't heal. Okay. Tell you what. Let's get in as close as we can. That's probably not going to be enough, but we'll see. Yeah. Retaliation, of course. Another one down. And with Humph here, I'm going to circle around him, see about incapacitating this guy. Can't do much, but the Blade Dancer dies from the poison. Okay. That's fair. Oh, man. And the Ambusher dies from the gut punch of a spell. That's less okay. Get over here. Stream doesn't really make any sense. Let's just take the trauma off, and then we'll do a nice Holy Nova. Okay. No reason to move. Vulnerable. And execute. Good. Alright. Just you and me, pal. What do you got for us? Yeah, that's certainly something. Okay. Get both of our characters in here as much as we can. Throw a little regeneration back his way. And a retribution here. 1 HP. And nice. We were badly wounded, but kept walking. After a long walk through an underground passage which led to another island, we saw the daylight again. It was there, the treasure. Hey, we gained 4 dust and 5 food. This is where she backstabs you, right? I wish. What? I'll guard the area, Joel. Take whatever you can in one go and just follow the river. Come back if you want more. Well, that's nice. I took the most I could. For Tom. For us. The last thing I felt was a cold steel pain in my back. And later, 2 people talking. I don't remember then. I passed out. Well, I died. It was Tom? Thanks for everything, Joel. But she's mine. That's the only treasure I'm not sharing with you. Oh, poor you. Thanks you too, Tom. You were very useful. He wasn't suspicious about anything. But this is where we break up. Oh, it's not you, it's me. It was meant to happen. Ah, you stabbed me. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts bad. I'm sure it did hurt, especially right after betraying your own friend for her. I'm Joel, and this was my story, kid. What he did to me is between us. We both made grave mistakes that caused all this. But please find him. Tell him that I'm sorry. Let me find the eternal peace. The haunt quest added. They even set sail. That was like super epic journey of Joel's death. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and set sail. That was amazing. That was great. Really enjoyed the longer quest line. Alright. Now, we've got the haunt quest just a little ways away. So what I'm going to sail in this general direction. Whoa. I was about to say, we'll check out the elves along our way, but never mind. And I tell you what, with our doom meter already increasing, and man, our reputation is not doing so great in this playthrough. Not sure what to make of all that, honestly, but enjoying our quest so far. We'll eventually run into a superpowered Vorn that I'll probably not be able to deal with, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode now. We took care of the Deceiver quest line, and now we've got the Haunt next. I don't know if it's going to be another half an hour long type thing, so I'll just go ahead and leave you guys on a cliffhanger for that one. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe. More videos on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.